Alrighty. What is up, everybody on the internet and YouTube? Joe B here, host of Stoke Chow, co-owner of Burning Spider Stoke Company. Blase, 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 blase.
I'm Aaron Fisher, your local Stoke slinger. God damn it.
I'm Victor Wiesing, local Stoke slinger and local.
Does that count as your intro?
I guess so.
It happens.
Fuck it, I don't want to do it.
We've got
local introduction.
a lot of stuff that we're rocking out tonight. We got our standard Stoke Calendar. We got a huge announcement for Stoke Calendar. We're talking about Stoke Clips. We're picking one out this show. And we've also got an interview with a local. That's a jam-packed menu. So let's chow down. We're going to start this Stoke Calendar off with the Stoke Clinic. October 11th, the usual deal. If you feel like pushing at your long distances, then show up at 10 o'clock. We don't provide boards. We just provide the push. So show up at 10 to 12 and be prepared to have your little beauty pushed off. A tush push. You'll have buns of steel after participating in this, or at least be qualified to go on the Indian Creek Trail pushes with us. Then, of course, regular Stoke Clinic, 12 o'clock to 5 o'clock is general instruction. That's, dude, last month, or this month, September's, last month's. It's this month, by the time you see this is going to be last month's Stoke Clinic. Was epic! Did you guys have a good time at the Stoke Clinic?
Hell yeah, dude.
No?
Dude, there were so many new people. I showed
So many people.
I showed up, and my mom was gonna bring chicken for everybody, and she gets there, and there's right when it's usually just like main crew, there's like 10, 15 people we don't know. So my mom's like, "Hey, I'm gonna hold off on giving out chicken. I didn't bring enough for everybody." I was like,
Turns out she did, actually.
"Yeah, 100%."
Yo, turns out she
I
actually
missed
did.
the chicken.
Yeah, I don't know how, dude.
Wow.
Oh, if you didn't stick through the end,
Well,
that's
she
how
came-
you...
she
Yeah,
came
me
back at
and
like
Clark
5.
left like a little, like right before 5.
Word.
Chuck
Dang
you
it. Next
darns.
time, stay for the chicken, man. Dude, we don't have chicken every single time. As a disclaimer,
Thanks, Mom.
that's not normal. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Right on. What did you learn at the Stoke Clinic this go-around, man? Did you work on anything?
I think I mostly learned how to interact a little differently. Like,
With people?
yeah, with people. Like,
Learned how to
at
interact
different
differently with
levels.
people.
At different levels to, like, stay encouraging to beginners.
Oh.
And to try and give pointers to more experienced guys. Like, kind of talking to everybody. There was
Because you've been around a while. It's not like
I've
you're
been around
a
a
new guy
minute.
at all.
I definitely have advice to be asked of.
You see Victor ask his advice on something so he can work on his people interactions.
Disregard his advice on putting metal on the tip of your boards, though.
Yeah, I don't condone ankle butcher anymore. It was a fun time, and I took them off, and nobody died.
Nobody had fun.
It was a
But
great-ass
nobody
idea on
was
paper.
excited to skate with me. Is the short. end
That's
of the
how.
deal.
That's probably the best takeaway tip. If you don't want to skate with anyone, attach metal razor blades to the front of your board, sticking out.
I was
That's
just
good-
trying
that's
to
a good
protect the
takeaway.
board, but it was overkill.
Yeah, people were like,
Rubber is nice.
Great.
Get rubber.
Rubber is nice. You've got those. You got those on there, right?
I did at one point. They fell off. I gotta get new ones.
Oh.
It happens.
Yep. Stuff falls off. That's what the lepers say.
That's the thing you just said.
Look, I'm not making fun of leprosy. I'm just saying that fucking lepers have shit drop off of them every so often. That's part of their
yeah.
gig.
There's a lot of sayings I steal from you, Joe. That's not going to be one of them.
I'm getting the cue to stop this line. She's done editing it. That brings us right to October 25th, which is where planning on doing our traditional 110 miles. Now, one big thing is missing from our normal October Stoke calendar. I mean, technically this is our first October Stoke calendar as far as the show is concerned. Broadway Bomb will not be going this year. At least the 816 will not be going this year due to Cuomo. Is it Cuomo? How do you say that quack's name? Cuomo?
Governor Cuomo.
Cuomo?
Cuomo.
Dude, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up with a better stage name, dude. He's saying that, hey, there's a 2-week quarantine for anyone coming in and leaving New York, especially from Missouri. We're not allowed to go to New York this year. And they've got, like, people, I guess there's, what our friends in New York say is they got people, like, waiting at, like, the tunnels, like, to look for out-of-state people. They got people waiting at the airports, waiting to see you. That just sounds like a whole lot of not fun. Like, I don't want to drive there, and especially if I got locals like Matthew Williams and those dudes telling me, yeah, probably don't want to come this year if you're not from around here. I will take the locals' advice over my own desire to freaking keep going, because we've gone every year since 2012. So that's why there's no Broadway Bomb on our calendar this year. Oh, man. Anyways, October 25th, 110 miles should make up for it. And if that doesn't make up for it, we've got STTWHBYOB. What the hell does that even mean, dude?
What does that even mean, dude?
I think.
Oh, we should tell them what day it's on, too.
Oh, yeah. That's October 30th.
October 30th, STTW. Hold on, I lost myself. WHBYOB.
That's one day before Halloween, Friday night, folks. And we're going to skate till the witching hour. Please bring your own board.
Oh, bring your own broom. We're riding brooms.
Me. Be in costume, have a mask, do it.
Be a costume.
Bring your own board.
I hate myself, dude.
Bring your own board.
So we're going to have sign-ups at 9 p.m. at the shop. We're not disclosing any other information. You have to be here at the shop at 9 p.m. if you want to know the rest.
That's when we'll do the safety meeting. That's when we'll do the qualifications, making sure everybody has a broom, a mask, and knows what we're doing, when we're doing it, how we're doing it. So 9 p.m. at the shop for sign up, skate to the witching hour, a race, a cruise, atonement for no Broadway Bomb, and hopefully that'll fill our souls up.
I think that'll be a good amount of skating.
I think it'll be like we're hailing skating.
Oh, we will in fact be hailing skating at the witching hour, damn straight.
And that brings us to November 1st, which is the first Sunday of the month, the first day of the month, and a glorious, hopeful 75-mile push on the Indian Creek Trail. We actually had to do this last push, even though like Julian and I got like chuckled out of it. We not chuckled out. We obliterated some more boards.
Broken.
Dude, it was so bad. The front, they'll say the back was completely broke off. So that's what you saw. What you didn't see was the front was also like not necessarily beheaded, but all the plies were cracked. So it was total front and back, total thing. My board even had a little crack across the back.
Was his
so the bottom two
particularly
plies,
old? Or?
It was kind of an old board. It was actually a board that I had retired because I was a little bit concerned about its deal. I'm pretty sure it would have made it had it not been on the Indian Creek Trail. The Indian Creek Trail is especially brutal for boards. We're doing lots of pushing. I feel like I need some pushing if I'm not going to New York this year. October 25th is 110 miles. November 1st, another 75, I hope. Smashed in with Stoke Clinics and STTWH on October 30th. Man.
Yeah, because it's going to be a fun
It's
push
another packed month in Kansas City for skateboarding. Bam! That's a filled up calendar right there.
Oh my god, what's this? A segue. Oh no! You guys want to watch some Stoke Clips?
Stoke Clip 30! Time for that part of the show dedicated to this hashtag Stoke Clips. The person who wins this month's Stoke Clips will have shoeies unwashed. Large blue crop tops. We've had a total, there's 9 posts. Now 2 of these posts were from the previous people who try to do some Stoke Clips, we have officially taken it over. Congratulations, Burning Spider Stoked community, for doing this. And we had some really good entrants. Probably the most entered dude was our very own Julian, who was the last guest we had. Let's see if we can get into any of these here. Alright, I think that's the 5 weeks ago. He got right to posting Stoke Clips. This is Julian. Should we say where this is? If you just play it. Nice little toe side. Nice. He's on that new land yacht surf skate.
Yeah, man, I remember when he posted this.
Yeah,
Beep.
dude.
Yeah.
Solid.
Alright, so that's the
Solid.
first Stoke Clip entry.
Space didn't hit the ground.
This is probably one of my favorite clips that he did. This is a cool little line. He's on one of his land yachts decks. Looks like his the surfer one. What is that? The human? No, that's the Ripper. That's not the Ripper. Super Chief. Bam! Right?
Yeah.
Like that was a solid line.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it wasn't going super fast, but you had a nice little heel
Great
side
form.
action going on.
Oh,
Skirt.
yeah, I've
Very
ridden that
solid.
board.
Then-
He can slide going slow on the
Right?
setup he's got. It's
Like there you
nice.
go.
yeah.
People ask how those hog wheels slide. They obviously do. Super Chief. They see it has it right here. Nice Stoke Clips. That's a good Stoke Clip, dude. That's like, I feel like that's a solid, nice, workable little line, man.
Yeah, but is
That's
that portrait
great.
forfeit?
Ooh, is this
Ooh,
portrait?
Portrait.
Oh, Julian, no.
It's not his fault technically. It's whoever he has to
Yeah.
record.
Oh man.
Because you know you've been in that situation. Hey, will you record this for me?
Yeah, dude.
And they're
They
like,
don't
"All right."
think about it. Shit, portrait is forfeit, Holmes.
It's okay. He's got multiple entries.
That's true. He's got a
still
lot. He
damn
did
good chance.
enter the most. This has the second most views. I don't know.
Who
that
is that handsome guy?
This you can't even tell who this guy is. And just for since everyone's looking at this screen cap anyways, I skate K2s. I don't skate rollerblades. It's aggressive inline skating. Back at Pleasant Valley. This is where I moved to Kansas City for right here. Boop. See, this is kind of I'm trying to do a grind here. I didn't even get the grind. I'm not really super stoked with this clip. That's just because I know what I was trying to do. There you go. Joey B was a fruit booter. We don't have to keep watching that. That was good fun. That was actually really, really fun. We went out to Pleasant Valley. We've been doing that on Friday nights here and there, and that was a pretty cool little session.
Dude, that was super fun.
That
That was the
was-
first time I ever got to see you
And that's
skate.
right.
I
always
dude,
talk
I was
about
like,
it,
oh,
but
shit.
I never actually.
I had no
Have shit
idea.
off.
that
Really?
you rollerblade.
Dude, what do you mean? I got this tattoo on my arm.
I feel like I've heard you say that
Yeah,
before.
like a
Deja vu.
bunch. Aggro for life. Pleasant Valley is really it's the oldest park in Kansas City, but it's a really great park. We got another Stoke clip at Pleasant Valley of Old Caleb. This is a clip that that one madman or Julian posted again. He had our good buddy Duke Pearl filming for him. This is out at on the Indian Creek Trail. This is off of a steep little run. We free ride this little hill. He's all crouched down. Ooh, slow-mo.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, nice. Man, oh man. I don't know. Photo quality. Let's go. He throws in some more stuff. He's like, boom, I got more. That's a cool clip.
Yeah, that's a good ass clip.
That gets me kind of stoked.
Or
That's
the
super
slow.
surfy too, and it throws in some extra water vibes with
sure.
the leaves.
Yes.
Everyone, I think, has that shot in their mind where they're like, "Oh, the leaves would look so freaking cool, splashing up amongst my trucks," but it's dangerous as fuck.
R.I.P. Travis.
Oh,
Yeah. This is on the same post. I don't know if we want to count this as a different Stoke clip. Julian, once again, this is at the Lee Summit skate park. I think, is he on a surf skate here? He might be on a surf skate.
I think
Nope.
he is.
If he is on a surf skate, he's got that on his Ripper. Beep. That's fun. Oh, dude, I didn't know they had a mini ramp there. Ooh. Oh, I love me some mini ramp, man. It's a fun little line. Fun little line. That was Shroppy, dude. Some style. Righteous. Lee Summit Skate Park. Here is another one. This one's cool because this is from the hashtag TB meeting entry that we put in there. Hashtag TB meeting 2020. And this is the Hill on the Indian Creek show. We had a heck of a turnout for that. That was a really freaking awesome time, dude. Really freaking awesome time. And we had a great turnout, a great squad. Here I am spotting in all my gloriousness. Nice. Julian ripping some downhill.
Dude, he was the only one that wore a full-on suit, dude. I gotta give him props for that.
True story. That was like a full-on suit, suspenders and everything. Was Rye Dog stripping in the background?
A little bit.
Oh yeah, because he wore like an undershirt and then 2 dress shirts.
That almost wins it.
Like, what the
Just
fuck?
because he's showing the skin, that's cheating though. Maybe we should take points off.
Disqualified. Sorry. No nudity for the Stoke Clip.
But he was wearing his helmet.
Props for wearing your helmet. Still disqualified.
Oh, man. Alright, so this is another clip shared by Julian. This is of Caleb. And this was another Pleasant Valley. Official Caleb Loera. He's wearing one of the new Burning Spider shirts, too.
Yeah, I need to give me one of them.
They were messing the surfy little, right? He's messing the surfy little deal right there, dude. Meow. Shopper's using the shield on his shoulder. Nice little pump.
Yeah.
Zhoosh. Like, that's kind of the fun part about a lot of, I think, like, skate park stuff, especially a park like Pleasant Valley. It's got these huge banks, dude. You got some cool wedges and stuff that you don't necessarily have to drop in.
Right.
I love Pleasant Valley all over the place.
Do I have a flippin' story for you, dude? Oh my god, I was at work the other day, and one of my coworkers found out that I skate, and they were talking about how they take their son to the skate park all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had, like, just bought his own board, like, with his own money that he earned. He went to Zoomies, of course, spent like $300 on it and built it himself. So he's at this skate park right here, and he runs into a kid who's skating a cheap little Walmart penny board. Like, really crappy, but the reason he's there is because it's where his grandpa lived, and he was just visiting for a bit, and he wanted to skateboard, so his grandpa was just like, didn't know what to buy, obviously. Went out and just got to Walmart and bought a $10 little board for his son to skate on. This kid apparently offers his brand new deck that he just bought with his own money to this kid.
Whoa.
Because he straight up knew, like, what a Walmart board is. Yeah.
Wow.
And she told me he was like 13 when this happened.
That's epic. Man, that gives me hope for the future.
Dude, straight up, I looked at her and I said, wow, I want to meet your son. That's stupid cool. Like, that's so respectful.
I got a board. Yeah, I got a board. I need to buy. Now, this is the final clip, the only other clip not entered by Julian, I think. Yes, Julian entered all 6 of these bad boys right here. But we had Noah. Now, before we play this clip, like, there's a lot of really good skateboarding going on around Kansas City. So if you're watching this, you guys have got to do some hashtag Stoke Clips. Weston, I'm talking to you, fool. There were some clips we wanted to use. And I was like, oh, my wife was like, oh, what about Weston? I'm like, Weston done out hashtag Stoke Clips. So unfortunately, by technicality, we can't include that here. However, Mr. Noah did. Now, you know what? And Noah, you gotta work on this, man, because you had a rad clip, Steezy style. He even hashtag Stoke Challenge in this, and I've been seeing him post up like almost every day. Speaking of Stoke Challenge, catch that again. It's a fast little clip. Ooh, working his toe sides. Hell yeah, dude! This is one of the Groms that showed up at the Stoke or at another damn Kessler Outlaw Slide Jam, and he really showed it up. Wesson was another Grom. Dude, those guys came out to the Stoke Clinic too, and like freaking worked it hard.
It's insane.
Yeah, no, them Groms have been hard at work. They're
Them
so fun to
KC
skate
Groms.
with. They're literally teaching me how to skate is what's going on.
They are killing it, dude. But what's this? Got a lot of stuff from Noah. He's been posting a lot of stuff. That's what I'm saying, Noah. Dude, where's your Stoke Clips, dude? Hashtag Stoke Clips. That's all you got? You posted other stuff. You can't even show it. My vote is for the following. Julian shot or Noah, because it definitively has 160 views.
So mine's between the slow-mo Julian and Noah's. And not because of views, just because
So a different one. This one.
Yeah, I think it's that one or Noah's clip.
Because of the style? You were stoked on the style on that?
Dude, I like... Because I know how fast that dude was actually going on that hill and how grippy that hill actually is, and the fact that he got off all those slides, like, that's pretty killer.
That's what she said.
My vote is between the one with Julian and the driveway. Noah's is my 2 votes.
I didn't
like
even
the
think
leads
about
a
how
little slower.
fast he had to have been going
Yeah.
in that other one. It almost would have been cool to see the full speed and then the slow-mo.
Yeah, because to the naked eye, you don't know.
You're not
you
really
don't know anything about that.
because you're looking at like this other slow-mo one we saw that was kind of going like he wasn't slow-mo, but he wasn't going super fast. You're like,
Right.
okay, he's just doing that again. Man, you make a really good argument for that clip. Man.
Because he gets, like, what? That was like 4, 5 slides in?
Yeah.
Let's see. 1.
Little squatty heel side.
2.
And then he stands all the way up. I was like, is it a 360? No.
There you go. So he gets 3 in.
3 slides, true. And he would have had.
It looked like he was setting up for a 4th one right there.
Would have been hauling balls. Maybe Earl stopped doing it. Congratulations, Julian is the winner.
Yes.
Dude! Thanks everyone, all 2 people that submitted Stoke Clips. The first ever one. I cannot wait to see
Slippery wheels.
next month's Stoke Clips.
Yeah.
Where we compete
If
for one of the new Burning Spider logo shirts. And if you don't know what that looks like, then go to burningspiderstokecompany.com at apparel. Link below! You can't see us, but we're doing the fingers.
we'll also flash an image of the shirt for like 0.5 seconds. Here you go. Bye.
So we got Victor here. How long have you been skating, Victor?
6, 7 years or so.
Saw your wife at the last Stoke Clinic.
Yes, dude. I was so stoked to see her trying
She have
to board
fun?
again, dude. She did have fun. She still has not committed to doing it around the house.
So do you have steeper hills like around where your house?
No, it's
where you
pretty
live?
chill. We've got like a little asphalt
Was
loop
she,
that
like,
I.
afraid the neighborhood kids are gonna make fun of her? Or?
I don't know what it is. I feel like she just doesn't want to commit.
Well, there's a lot. Look, man, when it comes to starting skating, like, even for me, like, I didn't like going out on my own and doing my own thing at first because I knew, like, I looked like a dummy.
Right.
And, like, it kind of comes with when you first start. Like, when you first start, you're like,
Sure.
look, yeah, I suck at this. I'm going to keep doing it, but I don't like doing it by myself because that's when I look like the dumbest butthole of all time. Because dude, every time I skated out by myself at first, I would fall, get up, and literally fucking look everywhere.
around.
I'm like,
Yeah, I know
all right, no
that
one
one.
saw that.
myself.
All right, good. All
I
right.
know that one. Well, but her backstory is when I first started, she was also first starting.
Right.
She had a major crash, big hip injury, big elbow injury. No, maybe she had a helmet, but no pads otherwise. And I'd been telling her for weeks, like, hey, you're getting into this, like, you're starting to get a little quicker, like, let's think about getting some pads, because I had already learned that lesson the hard way, and I was trying to protect her, give advice,
You'd
all
made
the
your
things.
contribution. You'd made your contribution to the skate gods.
Yes, I had offered up much blood in the god's name.
Little did she know that her tally was coming due.
Yeah, she got real messed up on a speed bump that she was not warned about, and she was
didn't
not
see
ready
it?
for. I mean, she probably saw it, but it was like she didn't know how much speed she was about to have. It was the first time on this hill. She wasn't with me. I was not advising in any sort of way. I was at work. I get the call, her crying, going to the hospital, whole thing. So wear pads, kids. It's a serious game out there. The concrete will claim you.
I remember my wife's first solo session. She broke her shoulder.
Oof.
Yep. She came in, dude, her hair was a mess. I was like,
Oh,
well, I
no.
was laughing, dude. It was good.
All right, Victor, what got you into skating?
What
was
got
the first
me
thing
into
that
skating?
Ooh, that's
got
so
you
good.
turned on to
Do you mean like
Like
in
an amazing
my
question.
life or like?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened was, I mean, obviously everybody knew Tony Hawk in the '90s. I had seen it. I had played the game. I loved it, but I was not allowed. I could watch it. I could enjoy it, but until I moved out, 21 years old. I've been skating 6-7 years. I'm 27. I started when I was 20. Started
Nice.
longboarding. Actually, the first time I longboarded, I was actually on rollerblades. I took off the rollerblades to ride my friend's longboard because I was rollerblading to keep up with him. And I'm not a rollerblader. It went bad.
Maybe you should have stuck with it.
No, I'm good with the longboarding.
Okay, fair enough.
But no, I've been skating ever since. I skate with the dog. She pulls me like a sled dog. She's a maniac.
So you do some joring then. Have you ever harnessed her up?
Oh yeah, no, I have her on a harness.
Nice.
It's pretty
Yeah,
inhumane to have him pull you,
Yeah,
pull you by the neck.
If you're gonna skate with your dog,
Yeah.
use a
You gotta
harness,
have a
please.
harness.
Do
Yeah.
not use a leash.
And teach him right from left so you can give him commands and stuff.
And not run over your dog.
And not run over your dog. Like, you can lead them in such a way you won't run them over. I also have her on, like, a staff. So there's, like, 2 or 3 feet of leash that's, like, actual leash, and then it's, like, a staff. So
You
I can,
do,
I
like,
can
thdo
put her at my
PVC
side.
or
Oh, that's
something like
fucking
that?
smart,
Do
dude.
you have like a PVC or something like
Yeah,
that?
it's
or is
like
it
a 1-inch pressure-safe PVC that's, like, 4.5 feet long. Super duper useful. When there's cars coming around me, I can put her on my side, I can get her over in the grass, and I can still lead her to where we don't get split around poles or anything.
Wow, that's
yeah.
pretty brilliant.
It's
That
super
is
smart.
brilliant.
I had
Nice!
I used to have like table legs for like a shifty little plastic table.
That sounds perfect course
But-
for Victor.
But the first couple times it breaks, it starts to shatter, and I was like, this isn't working, but this is the thing, this is the shape of the thing that I want. I must do research. And then I was at Home Depot, and I'm like, hey, that looks about right there.
Dude, that's exactly what I do. I go to Lowe's or Home Depot,
Yeah.
and I'm like, man, I'm trying to build a freaking helmet rack, and then
Right.
I just put the whole thing together in the aisle.
Exactly.
That's freaking brilliant, though, dude.
Yeah.
Super, super brilliant. So, speaking of, like, building sketchy stuff, that reminds me of your nickname in the group chat, which is Fender Bender.
Fender.
Do you want to tell that story, Victor? Without
Sure.
incriminating
I can-
yourself.
I can
Well,
not-
without it, because
It's
we gotta
also-
be careful.
It's also, it would be
I can
incriminating
throw.
me.
Yeah, it's
Throw
more.
me under
It's
the
a little
bus
worse
for
for
that
him,
one.
honestly.
Oh! I didn't know this, so
Yes.
maybe I don't know this
Well,
story.
You were
Well,
there, weren't you?
I probably was there.
You were 100% there.
I think you had to have been.
It was
I
when-
think you were up in front of the group
So
this
which
particular run.
This is when it like stuck.
Were you? Was it a garage session? Was it a Friday
Yes,
night?
It was a garage
it was
session.
a garage session.
It was like the second or third time I'd ever skated with him before.
Yeah.
And
I just
think
remember
that
you were
was,
wearing
like,
sparkly gloves. I was enjoying just watching
Yeah,
you
so you remember
slide.
that first spot?
So I was
Yes.
behind.
the Crema
Yeah,
pucks?
so that would have been like.
That was like the second time I'd
okay.
skated with them.
Right on,
Yeah.
right on.
And he was
And
there
so it
with
was the
us.
steepest part of the run. He goes down right in front of me, and I have the choice of hitting him in the face or taking the outside line. And I was going so fast, I couldn't recover, and I just, left leg forward, left leg at the knee forward on an SUV. Like, oh boy, I went down. I was wearing my backpack, and there was a piece of metal that just went flying, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, the car is exploding!" And I'm like, "No, it's just my tape measure."
My tape measure. I was like, why do you have that?
Just clipped on the side of my bag, just in case you ever have to measure something while you're skating.
Oh my god.
What could you possibly measure with a tape measure while you're skateboarding?
How big
It wasn't thought out.
is. What's up?
How big your hangers are.
Yeah, hangers.
Gotta measure those hangers. What's the radius of this turn?
Yeah, I'm trying to measure my turn radius.
But side note, thank you for saving my head for
You're welcome.
I think,
Fender instead.
like,
Yeah. Just the cost of my knee and like a year of injury.
oh no, Foolin, you were out for a year after that. Then.
Or no, I wasn't out.
I
It
would've
was
took out
like
in space
no,
out.
it was
You
like
came-
you
you
came
went
back.
for that long.
You came back.
It was like
pretty
2
soon.
months, but it was so weak. I was wearing a brace all the time, and it was getting weaker because I was wearing a brace all the time. Apparently, that causes an injury if you wear a brace all the time. Who knew?
No shit.
But I
'Cause your
rehabbed
body
it
just gets
super
used to
hard
it.
for a month, and it's whipped back in shape. Still pops, still hurts, but I rehab it, it comes back. And that's why I'm also trying to do more of balancing my skating, not always pushing with my right foot anymore. Also because my right foot's getting injured, but now I'm just pushing more evenly. If I push 5 on this leg, I push 5 on this leg.
That's smart.
Very smart.
Switch
Even
pushing.
those hips out. The hips, the knees, everything.
Facts.
Man.
Get the flow.
I feel like I've learned more about you, Victor.
Yeah.
The local.
Dude, straight up, because, dude, I didn't start, like, seriously skating until about 20 as well, actually. Like,
Yeah.
I had skated before as a kid, never learned from anyone. I always was literally, it was just me and my Walmart board in middle school. And then I got my real board, and then I met a bunch of people who were elitist buttholes. And, like,
Fun.
because I pushed Mongo and stuff, like, I got
man.
made fun of too much, and I quit it when I was that age.
That sucks.
Then I met Travis, and he was into longboarding at the time, and I was like, "What's that?" And I just hung out with him a bunch. Boom, straight up.
Pressed his own
I got
boards?
addicted. Yeah, he presses his own boards. Oh man, was it Big Blue? Big Blue, I'm pretty sure. It's Big Blue or Big Bertha. One of the best downhill boards I've ever skated in my life. Oh my gosh, she's such a blast. But anyways, yeah, so that was more when I started getting into it, and I was around 18 or 19, and then like I think 19 or 20 was when I bought my first actual longboard, that bamboo battle axe.
Booyah!
Hey, yeah, Battle Axe, that's a solid board.
Broadway bomb last
Actually, it was a flexi board because it was
It's
made of
very-
bamboo.
Well, yes. It's
I have the
flexy.
solid one now. It's maple
Made a
wood.
solid choice.
Anyways, that's one thing I thought was really cool about what you said, because
That is cool.
like I actually like really started skating around the same age actually.
Yeah.
One more.
Oh,
actually.
he's got
Oh, yeah.
I do
one
have
more.
one more.
Okay.
So I asked you what got you into skating. What keeps you into skating?
Ooh, god dang, you got
It's-
some good questions
Oh man,
today.
that is a good question.
Damn!
What keeps me skating? Well, I brought up the dog. She keeps me skating.
What?
She is addicted to running.
Oh, I believe that.
And I cannot run with her. I don't have the knees for it. Thank you, Aaron.
So Aaron
but-
keeps you into skateboarding.
Yeah, I guess so. I got
Boxing.
locked into it by my dog and Aaron.
Try to be an inspiration, man. That's
That's
what I
not
do.
inspiration.
Dodge the question, what keeps me skating? When I'm skating, regardless of the dog, usually without the dog, it's all in my, I'm kind of meditating in a way, getting zen, feeling the flow of where I'm going, and, dodging cars, every once in a while. But, it's just about connecting, getting some exercise, connecting with the ground
Gravity.
and gravity, getting
Gravity
reminded of
pull.
gravity. Yeah, it's
So you like the sense of groundedness when you're on the
yeah,
board?
I'm
Yeah, I
going
feel
fast.
I feel that. I totally get that.
You have to, man. It's gravity. It's holding you on the ground, like, right now.
Yeah, you can't stop.
Okay,
you really
smart
can't.
ass.
I'm stuffed.
I'm stuffed. I'm so
Mm.
full. That was delicious Stoke Chow. That was so much chow from Stoke. That was so much stoked chow in my belly that I am stoked thoroughly. So stoked
So chowed.
and so chowed that the chow and the Stoke are just gushing forth from my very being. That's Stoke Chow, Kansas City.
You stoked yet?
2 tries. That's
That
a
was awesome.
fucking record.
That was like the
That's a
best
record.
freaking ever. Boom!